Fine. Kill the vestige.
Yes, sir.
No!
Core! Come on, Vestige. Dance with me. Enough of that!
Today I want to talk about something that is genuinely refreshing in the world of gaming. A story of redemption, dedication, and developers who truly listened. In an industry often plagued by rushed releases and forgotten promises, Myrkur Games and their title, Echoes of the End, stand out as a shining example of how to do things right. So first things first, what exactly is Echoes of the End? It's an ambitious action-adventure game with a strong emphasis on puzzle solving, exploration, and unique combat mechanics. You play as Rin, a skilled warrior navigating a breathtaking mythic world brimming with ancient ruins, mystical creatures, and a deep, unfolding narrative. It launched with a lot of promise, a visually stunning world, and an intriguing premise. And who are the minds behind this title? That would be Myrkur Games. Please excuse my pronunciation if it's not correct. They're an independent studio with a clear passion for crafting immersive and visually rich experiences. Echoes of the End was their debut title, and as with many first-time endeavors, it was a massive undertaking. They poured their hearts into it, but like many ambitious projects, it faced its share of challenges at launch. When Echoes of the End first hit the digital shelves, it was met with a mix of praise for its art direction and potential, but also significant criticism. Players loved the world and the puzzles, but common complaints revolved around a few key areas: combat feeling a bit janky, character movements that sometimes felt floaty or unresponsive, performance hiccups, and pacing issues where amazing puzzles sometimes overshadowed the action. It wasn't a bad game, but it felt unpolished. Now this is where the developers did something truly commendable. Instead of moving on, instead of just releasing a few minor bug fixes, they committed to something bigger. They listened. They meticulously gathered all that player feedback, went back to the drawing board, and over an extended period, they cooked up something transformative, the Echoes of the End Enhanced Edition. And the best part? It was a free update for all existing owners. That's a huge win for player goodwill.
Suddenly, 0 FPS for a few seconds, and that really sucks. We were left scratching.
Let's break down exactly how they listened, because it's pretty impressive. First up, the combat overhaul. This was a big one. Players said it felt unresponsive, so the developers went deep. They retimed or redid nearly every combat animation for smoother transitions and better input buffering. That means your attacks feel snappier, your dodges more precise, and the whole flow of battles is just better. Hit feedback was amplified and enemy behaviors were tweaked, especially for ranged foes, making every encounter more engaging. You can truly feel the impact now. Next, locomotion and traversal. Rin's core movement animations were completely reworked. She now feels grounded, weighty, and responsive, making platforming far less frustrating and exploration more enjoyable. The controller experience also got some love with refined haptics to add to the immersion. And finally, pacing and progression. The original game had fantastic puzzles, but sometimes they dominated a bit too much, or key abilities felt locked away for too long. The team actually redesigned the entire first chapter and tutorial to get players into the core story faster. They reduced the number of non-essential puzzles to better balance the experience, and crucially made some of Rin's most engaging abilities unlockable much earlier. Plus, chests now give more XP, making progression feel more consistently rewarding. But they didn't stop there. This wasn't just fixing what was broken, it was adding to the experience based on what players wanted. We got a brand new equipment system. Now, alongside cosmetic outfits, there are over 20 unique relics that can be equipped to alter Rin's stats and abilities. This provides some build variety, customization, and encourages players to experiment with different playstyles. For those who found the original balanced difficulty, now called adventure, a bit too challenging, but story too easy, they introduced a new journey difficulty. It's the perfect middle ground, showing that they understand the diverse needs of their player base. And for the veterans, New Game Plus. You can restart the game with all your hard-earned abilities, relics, and outfits, but it's not just a cakewalk. New Game Plus features 8 new elite enemy types with powerful abilities, offering a fresh and challenging reason to dive back in. So why am I making such a big deal about this? Because this isn't just a patch, it's a statement. Myrkur Games didn't just tweak a few numbers, they fundamentally reworked core systems. They took the criticism head on and invested significant resources into not just fixing, but elevating their game to match the vision that players saw for it. This is the kind of post-launch support we, as gamers, should demand and celebrate. It shows respect for the player's time and money. It demonstrates that a developer is passionate about their creation, even after release. In a world where we often see games launched unfinished with promises of fixes that never quite materialize, Echoes of the End Enhanced Edition is a beacon. If you played Echoes of the End at launch and were on the fence, or if you never tried it, now is absolutely the time to experience the game as it was truly meant to be. This is a brilliant example of player feedback not just being heard, but being acted upon in a significant game-changing way. If you want to hear my thoughts about the game itself, I did a full review on Echoes of the End that I will link below in the description. But what do you think of developer responsiveness like this? Have you played Echoes of the End Enhanced Edition? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more gaming content, specifically Souls-likes and action RPGs, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Thanks so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.
No sign of core. That's probably a good thing.